Hi, we're Colin and Justin, international interior designers and property speculators, and here at the house that Cedar fixed, our next fix is all about adding space because we are building a bunkie.
But not just any bunkie. In association with Real Cedar and Discovery Dream Homes, we're putting together what we think will be the last word in luxury guest accommodation. Composed significantly from 8-inch by 8-inch, pure 100% unadulterated cedar, it's going to be next level fantastic. Now this is a really easy size to work with. It's also a really easy size to get your hands on via your typical lumber sources.
You know, in terms of guest accommodation, I think it doesn't get any better than this. I want this to have that wonderful sense of connection, proximity to nature, and our guests to feel really, really special.
As you can see, it's all gone up really, really quickly. This, I think, is one of the best places for guests to go. It's funky and it's our bunkie. I think good aspects of architecture should complement one another. Now, the main cabin over there is composed of, I guess, shallow A-frames, the sunroom, the main part of the house, and then the second compartment of the house beyond. And as you look at that, you see all those lovely shapes. We've actually decided to play a really complementary architectural note here. So rather than have another shallow A-frame roof, we're going to have a roof that flies from shallow at this side right up. So as you look at it from the lake, it's even more imposing. Now, the main cottage has been built with aspects of Real Cedar in various areas, but this bunkie is 100% Real Cedar. Now, for us as designers, it was just a fantasy, but to watch it come together in such a short period of time was nothing short of miraculous. Almost like a game of Lincoln Logs or Jenga. And the result is a 2-bedroom, 1 living room, 1 bathroom space. And it's a great overspill space from the main cottage for friends and family, perhaps those people that we want to have around us, but mightn't want to have living literally on top of us inside the main cottage.
You know, bunkie is such a small word for something that makes such a great impact. This is the ultimate guest accommodation. Imagine being close to the lake, encased in beautiful Real Cedar. It's going to feel totally escapist, and your guests are going to feel totally special. Our bank balance is going to feel special as well, because in terms of enhancing your property value, a structure like this really does pay dividends. And if it's good for your guests, good for your pockets, and good for the environment, then there's really no excuse. You should build yourself a bunkie out of Real Cedar. And if you think it looks good from the outside, you should take a look inside. So here inside, the Cedar spell continues, and here we have an incredible generous bedroom big enough for a queen-size bed. And what we're doing there is we're giving guests the opportunity to wake up in the morning, look to the bottom of the bed, and the first thing they will see is the twinkling lake. And this all adds up to an incredibly escapist experience.
Now, this bunkie mightn't be enormous, but we've used every square inch to its absolute maximum. This is one of my favourite rooms in the bunkie. It's a tiny little twin-bedded room, which has so much atmosphere and is a real nod, I think, to proper North American cabin living. Every aspect of it is really cosy. Now, cosy is a really important word for us because the thermal qualities of Real Cedar are such that we don't need to insulate in here. This isn't stick built. It's not insulated between layers. It's 100% solid Real Cedar, and therefore it's really warm and really cozy.
So, can you design escapism, familiarity, warmth and friendliness into a space? Yes, you can if you use Real Cedar.